Welcome back to Project Skill Part 5000. In this video, I'm going to be playing through everybody's favorite part of the Shadowlands. It has the least amount of crashes, and everyone just comes here all the time to farm. It's just and do questing. It's just their favorite part of the game. You never go to this place. There's nothing, especially in this part, there's nowhere to farm for experience. I'm not even sure why anyone would come here. And that's the shithole. So really, Sheol is just the best part of the game, clearly. And I'm going to be going on with the... What is this called? The Job Scientists questline. Technologist Frank Joby, who's in north of Mirador. Conveniently, I'm already saved in the Redeemed Garden. I might have had a peek ahead in one of the guides for the garden and sanctuary keys for skill, and they seem kind of a little more involved than the ones in the past, where in like Nascence all you do is like here's a statue. Nascence you just go around and like you interact with people for the garden key and like the silver tails, and that's it pretty much. Elysium is about as hard as it gets, is just killing some mobs with social aggro. The garden keys, you don't have to kill anything. Now this one, Skills Garden Key, I'm pretty sure it's going to require me killing some pretty high level stuff. I'm not sure I'm quite ready for that. I don't necessarily need the garden key right away. And I might pivot to the foreman at some point. I'm unsure of how much XP that gives me. And I might just level to 100 there anyway. Yeah, so we're back in this place. I guess it's not an incarnator, it's just kind of like a statue or something. There's a decent chance I'll end up just cutting a lot of that section of me, just going around this little statue area. It's like wandering and killing things. I don't know where to go. That's just how it is when you're in a new zone. Garden of Shadow, huh? We're killing these guys? I think I already have one of those. Intelligence. Yep. Intelligence head spirits. Frank Joby. Got a new mission. Crystal Power. Uh, you're bringing up a crystal filled by the source. Okay. I have a few ideas on how to get that. Some mobs just drop that. Although they're kind of far away from here, I think. And I can also just make one, but it's kind of out of the way. Well, I'll figure out what to do next. So a few things has happened here. in that little cut. I traded my ancient whatever refiner to my other character, and in return, I got a crystal filled by the source with a metaphysicist, so I could just make one and trade it to him. Later on, I'm getting another refiner, so they're unique, and I like won't get the one from doing this mission. So if I trade it off, then I'll have two. But yes, I have the crystal. Because of this quest, this part of the quest just boils down to like, do you have a metaphysicist friend or not? And if you don't, then you have to go hunting like random mobs for it. I believe if you were to go hunting random mobs, it's like up here is the best spot. I zoom in. Maybe. I think it's up here. This looks right, I think. Anyway, these are like cripplers or croakers or something. They're like pixie things that are flying. Fought them in Mass Sense, I think. One of the two. And they drop the crystals pretty often. But you still have to go back to the mainland to get them filled, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's a way you can do it in the Shadowlands I don't know of. Which right now the way you get them filled on Project Rubi-Ka, there's like a control tower that's been spawned by a GM basically in ICC, and that's about it. Anyway, he was saying something that I just completely glossed over. He wants to create life by projecting the blueprint of a living being. Okay, let's go to the Incarnator then. He's got two different no victualized Notum crystals. Take him to the Incarnators. Try them for yourself. You should use the immature Voidling crystal first. Oh. So this is like, if you've not been making pocket bosses this whole time, here's two of them anyway. So Incarnator. There's one like there. Oh, I guess he's telling me to go to that specific one. So the fastest way out of here is to die. It's a good thing I didn't recast some of my buffs. I'm all ready and geared up to go. It takes like 2 minutes, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, somewhere around there, to get ready to go after you terminate. Yes, there's very scary Eremites. You're gonna blind me. Gotta spam spacebar. I'm not sure I'm actually moving at all. I'll be running into a wall. Nope, I was not. Should really just Google what effect is the blindness. Probably pull up like some 15-year-old forum post. It says, oh, maybe it could be one of these. I think I could just disable all of them. I'm gonna go in here and see. Video effects. Effects. It's probably like show nano effects or something. The issue is you can't just like turn them off just one at a time. And like while it doesn't update automatically, you have to zone for it to update. So if I were to do this, I would probably use my nanotechnician and just blind myself, and then kind of like just figure out which one it is one by one. Show others effect is this thing, the advanced scent sensor. That's why I have it turned off. Otherwise, it would apply a really cheesy, like, I guess night vision effect to the screen. This makes everything green and bright, like overexposed. So I need to get up there. I don't know if I necessarily needed to go to that one, but the other one's like there. Might be it actually. There's some wildlife around here. So I guess I don't really need that one pocket boss from like Nascent anymore. Oh, that's goofy things happen when you select the art incarnator apparently. Yeah, that cancerous Cupid, whatever blueprint. I have no reason to sell it though, so I just get rid of it to save space at this point. So let's go ahead and just use it and see what happens. The immature voidling. No? Do I have to like do like that? Okay, that did 3,000 damage to me. You must kill the immature voidling first, okay? Does it take a little bit to spawn or something? I have no idea. Tab doesn't do anything. Not like a timer built into this. Hmm. I'd imagine it would just spawn it. Like, there wouldn't be a delay like this, but maybe there is? I don't know. I'll wait a little while and see if there's a bug report open for this. So I did look on the issue tracker and it's bugged. So this quest line is a dead end right now. Let's go ahead and delete it. I can't, even if it was fixed, I can't really continue it because of the consumable involved. Unless I go back and he give me another one or something, but I might just be locked out of that quest forever now. That's whatever. So, I kind of expect that like as I go on in these quests in the later zones, the Shadowlands, they're probably going to be less and less working quests. That's apparently one of them. Well, I do believe, I'm pretty sure the all the keys and stuff are working. That shouldn't be an issue. These loose quests are less likely to be working. So let's continue on with the Eudos quest then, I guess. I did look on a AR Universe for additional quests. There's not really a whole lot here, I don't think. There's not. It's not like Elysium where they have like a ton of extra quests you can use to level up. So I might end up doing some outside grinding. Unfortunately, still have the foreman's to do, so I'm not quite there yet. But since there's no like yeah, it wants me to go to the top left corner of the map, apparently. There's no marker for this. I will probably just search a guide for this. In my effort, I'm totally not trying to put off doing the skill key quests. I figured I'd do the foreman's quest right now. I think it gives out a decent amount of experience, although I can't remember. Maybe it doesn't. At 96, so I'm pretty close to leveling out of it. And I'm also gonna have to make a run to the Crypt of Home at some point and do like not a full run, I don't think, but I do want the gumboils. Get a good stack of those. Anyway, I'm at Outpost 10-3, which is like an Omni-land city. It's kind of one of the smaller ones. And this Dr. Hercules Lincoln, I decided to go with the Omni side of this quest because I've always done the clan one in the past. They're pretty similar. The clan one is just a little more convenient. Blah, 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 blah. Longest road. I'm afraid I can't help you. Systems monthly. Does he give her like a magazine? Alright. So, Foreman's is pretty convenient to go from here is the 2HO, 2HO, Oompa, and longest road. The only issue with that is like actually getting to that point if your clan is kind of tricky. If your clan, you just take the 2HO grid exit and just run and not get shot by guards. Most of the Foreman's is pretty easy though. I guess it doesn't have a map marker, but I have a general idea where I need to go. So I think these guys won't aggro me, maybe. Oh no, they're still mad. Oh, who's mad? It's too bad they can't really hit me though. I'm just too fast. Um. So I think if you go in there with like a tail, she'll get like pissed off because of social aggro or something and like hate you. Let's clear out my entourage. I think that's her. It is. Alright. Okay, so the cargo bot's mad. Let's blow it away. Yeah, this NPC, instead of putting like the no-no attack nano on it, I guess maybe the Foreman's didn't exist during the Shadowlands. They just gave her like a 5,000 AoE nuke damage spell when she goes into combat or something. So that's something weird. It's just yeah, it was not a lot of experience really. I guess it wasn't that hard of a task though. Yep. I think this is where they kind of converge. She gives you a task. It's like disable the cameras, and it's the same on both sides. And to step out for a moment. So these cameras are like the security cameras that you find in missions, although I don't think they exist on Project Rubi-Ka. They're also facing the wall, which is kind of interesting. That might be how it is on retail. I can't say really. Seems a little strange, but alright, once we disable 6 cameras. And most of these quests are pretty, like, short time. Normally it's kind of a hassle, because you have to, like, kill everything in your way. But I can kind of just run through everything and not worry about it. I forget where, like, all the cameras are, though. Here's one. I know they're, like, in this hallway area. And you don't have to be, like, out of combat to use them, so you can just run through. I think that's the center hallway. Oh, no, that's the other hallway. Need 2 more? Maybe there's enough? Yeah, it says an alarm can be heard in the distance. I think that's just like story fluff. I don't think it has anything to do with the enemies in the dungeon. It never, I don't think it really did anything in retail. It was just there. A whole 300 credits for that. Let's leash everything. Yeah, everything's got a really short leash now, it feels like. It can just... they can't even, like, make it to that little room. You're dead. Oh. Um, maybe this will be handy. I got the lesser deflection shield. Let's go ahead and use that now. That was kind of a strange animation, but alright. So it has a 13% reflect, which I guess is what this means. Reflect whatever AC. Normally it's a soldier only buff, but because it's on this graph, then I can use it. It's a hacked graph. It lasts for 1 hour, but it restricts, you can see down here, it restricts nano rechargers for like a half hour almost. Which is not ideal, but I'm playing a shade, so it doesn't really matter. My buffs, I mean, I can cast another set of buffs anyway, because I have the nano pool saved up, but also, I think you can use stims still. I don't have any nano stims, but can I talk to you from here? Alright. I'm guessing they want the camera back. The right side through, continue. Emergency exit to get to the reception area. Oh, told me how to get back. Alright. They want me to kill 5 or 8 toxic floaters. Yeah, this is like the toxic, like the sewer part of this quest line is, I think, the required part to get the card thing that makes you not aggro. I think I have the pieces around here somewhere from when I got the scalpels. I think, unless I put them on my bank for some reason. You know, the toxic floaters are nothing special. I've been through here killing them many times for loot. at level 60 or even earlier sometimes. Where did I? I must have put them in my bank. Or I just didn't loot them, maybe. Oh well. Yeah, these guys should go down pretty fast. I mean, they're level 50 or 60. Hmm. It seems strange that I would just put them in the bank. Hmm. I might make a cut and dig them out soon if they're unique. Let's take a look. And you know, yeah, I think part of this game is just learning how to play while you're searching at bios. What's it like? Beta clearance? Um, Gamma? No. Security card clearance, Gamma. It, the card is unique. I don't know if the actual item is. I guess it wants me to go back to her. So these emergency exits just warp me back to here. I guess in this patch it gives you a recovering from teleport nano. Although I don't really, it's not really that big of a deal. You can't warp around in here anymore, so like, I mean, you can't use like beacon warp or anything. Those guys are getting more persistent now. Not that it would really matter. It's like 30 seconds. Toxic bloaters. It's the same deal. You go to the sewers and you kill the mobs. They're not that much harder. Oh shit, I think they are unique. Whoops. Oh well, it doesn't take that long to come here. So I will cut and then come back once I am ready to make a clearance card and like go on with this quest. So I did the dirty work of this sewers exploration, whatever. Killed the toxic bloaters, and I went to the bank and pulled out the clearance cards that I picked up and put in the bank for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Go down to the sewers. Yeah, a big one. Need to kill Tri Plumbo. This boss can be a little tricky. He's got like some nasty AoE nuke that he does. There's a chance I might not be able to kill him by myself, although I should. I picked these up on my trip through the Foreman's to pick up the daggers. And it was still like pretty easy going through that first time when I was 6 levels lower and was spec'd into like Nodum Repulsor and Fear Forged Blade, so it should be pretty easy. Just leash everything, and I thought, it's like, oh, there it goes. Let's pick off these ads that are nearby him. It's always kind of strange they put a floater back here. I also noticed that my fast attack is shortened down like 3 seconds compared to the exaltation attack. And now they're like out of sync. But I can't do anything about that. Alright, try Plumbo. Oh! Oh! I think he disappeared into the wall. I guess I can't attack him? Oh. Alright. This card is kind of weird. Because he, like, doesn't actually hit you at all. My strategy, I think, here is just going to be use heal kits and kill him faster than he kills me. Because his nanos are just going to hit every time. And there's, you can't do anything about him casting nanos. Even with Nodum Repulsor, it'd probably still hit most of the time. Yeah, I still think I need the Shadowlands stuff, the heal kits. He has a interesting loot pool because they put like the clan Carbonum armor in it, and there's like a corroded ring you can get. I guess I'll pick it up. I'm not sure when this would be useful. But Storm Carbonum is clan only, so it has no use to me. And the rest of this is shop food. It's unfortunate. All the loot, a lot of the shop food in this place is kind of centered around. It's not centered around. There's some of like the jewelry stuff in the loot pool here, which is kind of uncommon. But at this level, you usually don't have the IP to really get into jewelry. It takes a lot of trade skill to be able to do the high level stuff. I feel like it would end up being kind of gimpy if you try to do it at this level. Unless maybe you build an implant set around it and like you get all the nano buffs and everything and like all the trade skilling gear, and maybe you could do it without too much effort. Or I guess IP, not really effort, it's a lot of effort. Alright. You. Efficiency expert. Yeah, this is the part where she gives you the clearance ID blank card blank. And he tells you to go to Supervisor Johnson, who's like at the end of the sewers area. There should be like a follow-up part of this. I'm not sure if they're directly connected or not. They might just be like, you need to find the next person, and then you can go from there. Do you think that might be the case? But it should make it easier to get around in here if it works. If it doesn't, it's whatever. I'm pretty sure I can just run through everything and be fine. This is kind of like the quick way of going deeper into the Foremans. There is like a normal way, but no one ever really takes it. Because it's longer. It is also like a one-way trip, like you can't only go back up there. At least not here. There's probably a warp you can take pretty somewhere around here. Let's take him out. Alright. Maintenance Supervisor Johnson. Which, he may look familiar if you're playing the neutral city Borealis. This is the same guy, the careless citizen guy who just wanders around and throws trash. It's the same model. Like, I guess same NPC. Different name. So, alright, he's flying. It's a little strange. Normally that spawns on the ground. There it is, the security card encoder. It lasts for 5 minutes apparently. And you put the ID blank into it. I guess you keep the blank? Alright. Can I just like make more of these? No, it's like a quest reward, so it doesn't do that. So that gives you the alpha clearance, which I think gives you like the first, like gives you access to like the first area. I believe the area I'm in right now is the beta area. And the gamma area is, I guess, the area that's before the bodyguards. Unfortunately, this is HUD 1, so I will be losing some treatment and first aid, and that might break some things. I think it will. Let's see. Yep. I don't have enough first aid now. Damn. Um, I guess I won't really need to use stims if I have the card on, so I have to hot swap them a little bit, but it should be fine. Alright, are these guys still mad? They're not mad. Oh, okay. So the weekly progress report is I have to like return it to the investigator guy who was pretty far away, so I will just cut. I kind of lied. It was like a 30-second walk out of there. There was like a warp right around the corner. What took you so long? It's been like 30 minutes, dude. Another task. Have you been that far yet? Theresa Cameron. Maybe there is like a different side of the same coin. I don't know where I was going with that. But wants me to go to whatchamacallit, the hangar. I will cut once I'm ready. So I'm back to where I was. So I'm in this like sewer-ish area. I don't know what you call this. Dry. It's not a dry dock. I don't know what you call this. Continue on to the hangar. I don't know why they store planes here. Maybe this dome opens up, I guess? Like, oh, maybe these doors open. Alright. That makes more sense. Like, they just store planes in here that just teleport in. Which I guess isn't like that out of left field. It's a gum beetle. It's got this mob always looks super weird. It's like I don't know. I think it's because of the guy, like the little human thing. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be like a mutant, like just a guy with a bottom half torso is like a spider walker with 6 legs. I guess that's the idea. Because the bottom half, like especially this, looks more biological. It just seems strange that there'd be like a human torso on top. Anyway, I believe the person I'm looking for is back and hidden in this corner. Let's go. Um, you're not gonna follow me. Oh, help her to get to the emergency exit into the hangar. Um, oh, I guess she's going now. Yeah, she really doesn't need my help. She's casting that like 5,000 damage nuke. Is the Gambler gonna aggro? Yep. Oh, security guards. Why do these guys come in? She really could have left at any time. She could probably kill most of the enemies in this dungeon in one hit. Besides maybe like him and the lab director. Yeah, there's the emergency exit. there's another gun beetle. Are these guys lootable too? I guess they are. Um, should be able to use your encryption key on the cube. All right. Maybe. What's the cube? This is usually the part of the quest that I don't do because you don't have to do it to get the key. I don't think it's anything here. There's a gun beetle running around now. Oh, did she drop something? That all right. Decrypted data cube. Can I pick it up too? No. Return to the investigator. Damn it. Oh, I guess it's not actually that long of a walk. You just kind of have to run from the base and then go back to the Woompas. I think it's a lot worse if you're doing the clan side actually, because you have to exit and then go out. It's somewhere along the road. I forget exactly. This will probably tell me. Yeah, there he is. Ace Star, I believe. And usually, whenever I did this on retail, I did like the daily version of it, and that one I would always get the clan version because I always even if I was neutral, I would be at the clan agency because it's just in a better spot than the Omni one. It's faster to go to. Just realized I think this guy has like the what's this? Is this the Omega armor? Or like the Doctor tier armor set on? There you go. That was actually a decent, well, kind of decent experience. Not really that much. Tissue samples. The virus was used against the assault of Philip Ross. Different and good quality samples. Alright, I know where this guy wants me to go. And I'll just cut once I'm ready to go there because I'm just running in here again. Alright, I'm in the hangar once again. Wonder if Teresa Cameron's respawned. Yep, it's the MMO thing. I remember these guys. Um, these guys' aggro was always wonky. This whole area on the bridge, just like the mesh on it was really weird, and like mobs don't really know how to pathfind to you on retail. This guy would always drop the super heal kits though. Well, one of them at least. I didn't really use this guy's heal kits that much. I use the level 80 ones you get later on in this dungeon. But this pane of glass is supposed to be broken glass, but it's not. I don't really know why. Maybe they just didn't coordinate on that one. But you can jump through this. and then walk down, and you're in this area, just like further on. Yeah, you can skip some enemies by doing this, although it doesn't really matter because I have the key. So I'm pretty sure it wants me to kill the alpha bio constructs here. I guess I could have saved if I knew like uh what I needed. I could have saved time by just making it like one trip basically. Because these guys always drop it. Like, you don't have to have the quest line for them to drop it. They are social though. Look at that. I think my armor is actually reducing their damage to like minimum hit. I don't think I've ever seen that before. These guys drop the cardiac tissue sample. They do have for a lot though. This makes it tricky to like run through them all. Oh, I didn't mean to fall in the water. Yeah, now they're gonna be really upset with me. And because mobs have like their own rules, they can attack in the water. So I just gotta leash them. Uh-oh. Yeah, I might end up dying because of that. I guess they don't care about the card or whatever. They're just angry. Alright, let's pull it back some. No, maybe that was bad. Damn it. I'm saved in the mainland. So it shouldn't be that hard to get back there. I will return. I won't be a dummy this time and take off my key or whatever. Instead, I'll just kill these guys. Yeah, the reason everyone was mad at me is I took off my key. Well, I guess my foreman's key, ID card. I have to run back into the foreman's to this like pretty deep location, get the one drop, and then run back. All right, Mr. Omega. Here's your pieces of meat. Oh, I guess he wants a specific one. That seems kind of strange. I got. Do they expect you to make 3 separate trips in? I guess. What? I have no intention to return to the facility. A tall, good-looking woman, huh? Hacking protocols. Alright. I think it wants me to go yet even deeper into the Foremans. So I will come back once I am deeper. I'm at the Chemical Vindicators. This was the last part of the quest I did. There's a I mutant like mini boss here. There's not really any reason to kill him besides just I don't know, you want to kill things. He has like a somewhat bigger loot, like he drops more items, but there's not really any reason to kill him besides that. He also, I think he's one of the few mobs that just doesn't aggro no matter what, unless you hit him in this dungeon. So this is like the last part of the Foremans you can go into before everything just hates you. Even with like the key card. There's Tim. And I guess the corpse. Is that a player or is that just a... Hmm. I wonder if that's like part of the glass or is that just a dead player? It might just be a dead player. I don't know. I don't think I need to talk to her yet. Maybe I need to go further? That's the area I was in. Everything in here now is gonna hate me. It's fine. Let's see. Let's just... Yeah, this is it. Here it is. Secure terminal. And now I have to return again. Damn it. So I may have realized something. the the data? I'm pretty sure this is the wrong item. I didn't realize it until I left. And this is sensitive data, this is routine data. It's probably not right. Yeah. So I have to go back in there. Well, I have the green files this time, not the red file. You like that one? So you want me to kill? Redirecting his physical being to another location. Yes, the lab director. I've killed him a few times on Project Rubi-Ka. Only 10 hours? Ooh. That might be bad. Hopefully I can find a group. Um, damn. Alright, so lab director's pretty deep, so I'm just gonna cut once I'm actually at the spot. Alright, I'm at the, I guess, the third floor. Foreman's not really floors, but this is the end of the Foreman's. It wants me to kill the lab director. I might be able to do it. It's gonna be pretty close, I think. Yeah, it's gonna depend on whether or not I can separate from him from his ads. I think if I can, it shouldn't be that bad. Start popping these spark actions that is auto attacking. It's gonna be close. I should probably put the key back on, the sanctuary key. There's no reason to wear the normal key. There's the gamma ejector. There was a trick you could do. Separate from his ads. Oh, of course you did that. I don't think it'll work. I'm melee. Just kind of sucks. Come on. Your invincibility phase over with. I might end up needing a team for this and getting timed out. Because, it's pretty late right now, like Saturday evening. Let's pop the pills. There he is. Let's pull him out of his desk. Let's use Limber. Oh, he's got nanos that he casts, huh? Let's use everything we have on him. Ah, there's his little shit. Executive Director. Or Defender, whatever. Let's pick this off before it becomes a problem. I think he's gonna kill me. He does too much damage. It's unfortunate. I think Limber fell off at some point and then I just started dying. So I will have to find a team, and if I can't, then that will just be the end of the quest, I think. Because Funcom, I don't know. They decided to make it a 10-hour quest to be able to kill, like, the mob unit team to kill. So it's the day after now. I'm finally back at the computer. I couldn't find anyone on that Saturday night to actually kill the lab director. So the mission timed out. I went back to this man, and he's gonna give it to me again, I guess. Like 10-hour timer. So it seems I'm gonna have multiple attempts at doing this. Although it's still like evening in the United States, so there's not gonna be quite as many players online. But it's whatever. I can probably get this done at some point. We'll see. Well, I just so happened to cross a player. I think it's one player playing two characters. I'm assuming. It might be two players, I don't know. Given the Doctor and Enforcer combo, and like only one of them's active at a time. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are easy. Let's go ahead and just mow through these guys. Yeah, Stygian does a decent amount of damage here. Whoops. I got a second one. Oh well. It won't be an issue. I've got lots of OSBs on now. Not the least of which is... Oh, he's shielding. Yeah, he's got the invincibility phase. There he goes. I do a lot of damage. A lot more. Let's throw one of these on him. There's mowing to these guys. I don't stand a chance. Yeah, with the doctor here, I should be able to kill lab director, especially with like the crowd control stuff. Oh no, we got two of them. Oh well. I die in like 10 seconds. Oh, he went through his invincibility phase. Crowd disperser. Yeah, that's that weird like soldier only shotgun buff line. I guess I'll just hammer on this guy. Why not? We're already doing so much damage to him even with the shield up. I got like the heal over time buffs on. This heal over time. They are the same. Alright. Probably make a run for Tim as well. I know he has the quests. I don't think it's a reward, like a big reward for it though. There is a quest. Let's pull this guy away from his buddy. And he put his shield up, of course. What do we have? Muscle atrophy? Yeah, that's the doctor, like, unbreakable initiative buff. It really softens up enemies. And makes soloing a lot more viable for doctors. I guess I'm gonna pull up on him. You're dead. Greater lasting heal, that's it. I've got a kind of limited NCU space for that kind of stuff. I guess we're just going in. Normally I pull him outside, but maybe it's better in here? I don't know. He doesn't seem to have a very big aggro range, this guy. Normally on retail, if you aggro like anything in his room, he gets pissed off. I would use my nano stem, but I want to save it, the cooldown for the actual fight. There's no point in using the pills right now, because these are actually the same line. I think it's a lot better, actually. That's probably a mistake there, but that's fine. Let's pop Limber to help the damage a little bit. I think if we just kill this guy like fast enough, it won't be an issue. Let the enforcer take the ads for a second. Stealing aggro from the enforcer still though. Alright, these guys need to die. I think the enforcer's fine. Maybe he's not so fine. I should have spirit siphoned the director. Whoops. Yeah, I might want to heal the enforcer a little bit. He's kind of dying. It went pretty well. Need NCU. Darn dreams. Dartle dreams. That's what all the Jets fans have. I should have grabbed the quest. I think you can just take the quests. Let's see. Oh, I'm snared. Damn it. Maybe one of these guys can unsnare me? That would be helpful. Whatever. Yeah, I think I just got unsnared. No, no, I didn't. It just got replaced by other or got moved down. This guy is like not even fighting. Just staring. I need to get hit. I'm not getting hit enough, so I can't like remove the snare. Oh. I like to make the very slow walk down the stairs. Oh well. I think you can just get the quest for Tim. There's no like special requirement. Oh, I think it just popped off. I'm taking the slow way through these guys apparently. That's fine though. I think normally the golf balls that need to go through, you have to be out of combat, so it is what it is. Okay, just gotta take the slow way. Salt class tank armor, that's a pretty good one. I'll probably use limber here so I don't die. Am I going for myself? Out of here. Yeah, limber is not quite as the powerhouse it was at level 60, but I guess it's to be expected. I'll get another super evade buff like level 130. It's coming up soon. Although I'm not sure. I know I've said this like 1,000 times with other characters. I'm just not sure I'm gonna find the motivation to do all the skill keys. Because it is just, it's a lot of, it's a lot. Like doing the pocket bosses and like the temple bosses. Maybe it won't be that bad because I can like use my high level ult to get through those fights, but still. I'm going through. Is there a timer on this? There is. It's like 10 hours. I got time. This damn shield slowing me down. It's not even a shield. Well, I guess it is a shield too, but it's a reflect. It's like a 75% reflect or something. Oh, did you press? You press the uh. You press the emergency exit, I guess. That's fine. Tim is not part of the major quest line, I don't think. Yeah, it takes a while. Especially like for someone who's playing two characters like that, I imagine it takes a long time to get through here safely without the key. Personal saves. I think those are for like jewelry stuff. You can also just sell them for a lot of money. Yeah, I believe this lady. I should have grabbed the quest beforehand. Director's identification card. Yeah, he wants me to kill. Alright. Alright. I'm pretty sure there's no one. I can switch to global for this to work. There's no one else in Portman's right now. I might just skip this part of the quest because, like, it's just you run in there and kill him and you get back and she gives you like money and XP, and that's it, I think. I looked it up and I was correct. It is just experience. It might be credits, I don't know. But it doesn't really matter to me. I've killed Tim plenty of times in the past. Uh, his normal loot on Project Rubi-Ka, he has the ranged energy weapon, the ionization cannon, and like the two HUD items. One of them is like a crit scope sort of deal, but it adds initiative too. It's a pretty good scope, but it's not really important for a shade. And there's like a engineer item in there, I think, too, or like the engineer HUD item, but I can't use it because it's engineer only. So I think that pretty much concludes my time in here. Just gonna go ahead and delete this one. It's not very easy finding people for this dungeon, unfortunately. Exaggerated health. Yeah, lots of HP buffs from an Enforcer and Doctor Dual Log. I might make a trip to what's its place, the Crypt of Home, before I finish off this video. It's getting pretty late into the weekend. It's like Sunday evening right now. Identification card. Oh, this looks different. Collar application. Yes, this is the whatchamacallit neck item. That's like anybody can use it. Please leave now before I change my mind. All right, buddy. So apparently there's a right click action on this. Oh, I had no idea this did this. You can like change it to give you different buffs. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's like it's just the nano skills that change. Yeah, there is actually one more quest in there. I don't think it works. Maybe it does. I can't remember. It's been like years since I looked at it. Uh, there's a bit in there where you give the android guy at the very end a power core and he opens up like some cages and you fight some mobs. So I'm going back in here one last time. I did look up the bug report and I believe this is working. I might have actually done this in the past too. But I figured I just do it just for completion's sake because I'm pretty sure I can. I don't think this guy is overly difficult. Well, I'm not killing him. This is kind of like boss fight encounter. This little run. Oh, yep, there it goes. It's a little Mortig. Yeah, these guys aren't shit. Yeah, part of the issue is that he will like open up more than you can kill by yourself usually. Yeah, there's another one that's popped out. Well, these guys, I don't think they drop anything, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, that one just despawned, I think. If they don't aggro anything like instantly, they just despawn. Though the Mortigs don't matter, I think. They're just here. Normally, I think they come out and get you, but the way leeching is on Project Rubi-Ka, I don't think it works like that. Just aggro in general, really. I've definitely done this before. Oh well. Oh, you're at least two of them. Yeah, these are the ones you actually want. They do kind of hurt a little bit. I guess the droid disappeared? Alright. They stunned me. Yeah, they have the recapture beacon. I think that's like all the useful loot you can have in here. At least for my character. Besides, like, I don't know, just like getting a set of casts for social or something. But I could just do that with a terminal, a mission terminal. Pretty sure. The graft armor and organic is just rollable. Yeah. There's another one. There's 30 minutes on it, so someone else might come in here and grab it. Probably not, because this is not a popular time or dungeon. Oh, exit. Um, I would terminate, but I got like half a level. And the way I'm not gonna like terminate to get into the Shadowlands. I'm just gonna take the slow path, because it's I'll have to do it anyway. The slow path really isn't that slow. You need to go to Joe and enter Nascent. You don't even need to pay the ticket. You can just go through the like Joe research door. I guess the portals I meant. Yeah, you can go through that door, go down the bridge, use your key on one of the statues, like the Nascent keys, and then go to the transportation statues, and then go from there. Which for me, that would be like, I guess I can't show it here. There's some sanctuary exits that are pretty northernish in Elysium that I usually exit out of. And I would just walk the whole path, rest of skill. But I don't think I'm done on Rubi-Ka yet, anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna show off what this did, I think. Because it's kind of useful-ish. I think the only use case for it, like once you're done, is going like a quick path to the longest road, pretty much. Like once you're over level 100. I mean, there's not really much reason for me to go there anyway, to the Forwinds anyway. Like it's not a good leveling spot. Oh look, there's like a demon man here. Alright. Anyway, once you're in Borealis, you can right click it, and it should drop you in front of the Foremans. I believe my next step here in the mainland is to go to the Crypt of Home. Alright, I'm in the crypt main room. I think this is what this would be. There's like a little entrance area. The hallway, it's like a little crappy room right there. That's where the skin crawlers are, which I'm not really. I don't think I want to mess with that. Maybe. I'm unsure about that. Probably not level 96 though. So one thing I do want to pick up while I'm here, if I can, there's like a not armor. There's an item you get for the cloak, the prisoner cloaks that I would like to pick up. Although I may have to wait until level 110. This is the limit on going in here. I don't know, these guys don't seem to be doing that much damage. There's the sacrificial whatever. Until I get to Keeper Metaphysicist. It's an alright item. Your Metaphysicist especially. The minus and all defensive doesn't really matter as much. It gives you a nice bonus damage if you're using the scythes. The frost scythes, I mean. Pretty good item. Just class locked. I guess if it was visual profession, I guess the agents could use it too. Although I don't know why you would really. And maybe they have maybe agents or enforcers are the ones that can like change their damage. Dark summoners, huh? I forget who it is I need to kill. Like a pit demon? I don't think that's the right way. This is one of those dungeons. I've cleared this dungeon on Project Rubi-Ka a few times actually, but it's maze-like. It's hard to remember where to go. This guy has like a weird ad that he spawns. He disappears once you kill him. It's one of those rings. I guess I'll take it. Here's the dark pistol. It actually drops in like different quality levels. It's a bureaucrat pistol. So it's not any use to me. I'm looking for like the pit demons and the Kizermole area. Oh, they get rooted. It's like a minute. Can I select the right one? Or is that the right one? It is. It's another dark pistol. It's a pretty solid pistol, really. Its main weakness being left hand. I think I've got some of these already, but they are yes drops, so I can sell them later. They're not particularly useful to me. Like I guess if I needed a buff specifically psychic and sense at the same time, or psychology. Crypt Guardian, maybe that's what I'm looking for? I don't know. This doesn't seem like the right area to me. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, that's as far as it zooms in, apparently. Those cloaks. I got a bunch of those cloaks in my bag. Not in line of sight. Oh no. Is he in my line of sight, maybe? Nope. So I guess I gotta just sit here. Um, I believe that's where I need to go. Oh, looks like there's one up there too. There's a Cenobite shadows that are marked on the map. They're probably being camped, realistically. Oh, maybe not. Let's go take a peek. So I'm pretty sure these guys have like 100% drop right now. And you can like barely see. Is this a wall? What am I walking into? Oh, there's like people in the way. Damn. I thought it was gonna be a free ride. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the area where you see the Cenobite shadow, but you can't actually kill it. I think that's what's gonna be here. One of those collars. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that's the wall. All right. Yeah, there's no reason to go in there. So I believe that is the area with the gum boils. But I want to go for the pet demon heart, I think. I will at least try to get it while I'm here. Oh, there's Crypt Guardians. Oh, I like got two of them. I don't want to fight two of them. Although it looks like I can just leash them. Like they don't really chase. Hmm. There's definitely a dungeon where you get a lot of use out of the first person camera. Let's just run past these guys and see what happens. Oh, maybe they just won't see me? I think you're supposed to be a boss here? Oh. Just kill this guy, get him out of the way. He's got a lot of HP though. Seeing like killer moles like running all over the place. It's very strange behavior. There's like a couple of them that are at the entrance moving around too. If you use like the aggro tool on them, they just disappear. Yeah, just a collar. Which unfortunately are unique. I would love to pick up a bunch of these and just like pass them around, I guess, but they're unique. So there should be a demon guy beyond this door. My evades are not evading very well right now. Hmm. More junk. Oh, damn it, another one of these guys. Yeah. Yeah, these kind of enemies where it's just like a giant HP bar of the. It's just kind of like a large HP. I wouldn't say giant, but they're just kind of like a slog to fight through. I guess the intention is you're supposed to be in a team at this point. I brought a Rubi-Ka, the like team gating mechanisms in this dungeon are disabled. So like the door level mechanism at the entrance is just off and it's the door's just open. That is a really shitty item. Right wrist, left wrist. 250 fire AC, huh? There's a Crypt Guardian. There's another one. Let's see if I can just run past. Oh, no, I can't just run past. There's the big angry boss. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. Oh no. Let's see if I can lose him up here. No, that didn't work either. Yeah, he was not happy me going up to his little area. Alright, so that's clearly not where I think it is. It's like on the other side of this wall here. This is like the boss room, and he was definitely not in there. So I will come back once I regroup. Well, since I didn't get enough the first time, I might as well kill the alpha skin crawler again. I figured if I'm gonna make one of these sets of armors, I should probably just like do it while I'm here doing other stuff. I'm not sure he's killable right now for me. Maybe, maybe not. Does quite a bit of damage. If it is, it's gonna be close, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It'd be highly variable based on misses or not. I think I'm actually killing this thing faster than I did with my metaphysicist. Like my high level metaphysicist with pets. Well, not like my current metaphysicist, but the time I farmed it in the past. Level 110, I think. Yes, there's the damaged proliferation unit and these, I guess? The brothers brass knuckles. They are like a hands armor, but they don't really add armor. I guess they add chemical damage. It's kind of It could be a drinking item, I guess, so I'll take it. They're yes drop, so it's not even that big of a deal if I miss them. It looks like he's pretty killable, although I wouldn't want to sit here and like farm him all day. I did check. It's a place where like a Cenobite shadow spawns here, and he's just not here. So, I don't know. Maybe that's one of those things that was like shadow patched, or maybe it's like someone's like logging in and farming them and logging out. I don't think that's the case though. Let's see. I remember in the past you had to like do a perception check. Searching for hidden objects. Bouncing the blue. I don't think this is it though. Either that or just, I don't have enough perception. And that function might just not work as well. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just not spawned yet. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the path I was supposed to go is like around this path. I go north. I still want to look for a team. I'm not. Experience. Yeah, those levels right before you go to a donut are kind of awkward. Unless you're in skill, like doing stuff there, which I don't think there's like a lot of great leveling spots. It's a little awkward. Alright. It's been cleared out. Usually like mobs in here. Alright. I mean, if they're not gonna fight, you know, it's up to them. Here's the Kaiser moles. This is what I like. The primary original reason for coming here. Yeah, at some point, Kaiser mole tongue, no. That's a very strange item. Like a vanity item, I think. Am I getting hit in the back? I am. There's the pit. I didn't know those guys drop pit demon hearts, but alright. That saves me the trip to kill the pit demon. Oh, this guy hit me in the back. I need to make space in my inventory. Just throw this in here with all the other loot. And the collar. I probably should have just taken my collar off and then grabbed one while I was here. Although I can't equip it yet, so eh. Anyway, that's on a train of thought there. If this was like a 1.0 release sort of deal, like I knew my characters weren't gonna get wiped, I would probably make a level 100 engineer twink for the express purpose of doing the foremans and this dungeon and being like a warp. Oh, I can't melee this guy. Anyway, Guzzler Mole Gumboil. It takes psychology and sharp objects. I don't know if it has like a sharp objects check. I'd hope not, but I've seen later things. Anyway, they drop pretty regularly off these guys. There's a lot of them, so it's pretty easy to gather a ton of them. And they're a it's like there's instant damage pretty much. Just as damage, 30-second cooldown. It's like another special attack basically. The pit demon hearts in here as well. I wonder if the Carmine is also unique. I bet it is. Nope, no gum boil. And still, even with how much they drop, I'm not sure I'm gonna ever have enough to use them like while farming. Just like doing hecklers or something. Unless I had like a gigantic pile of them. Like thousands, but I doubt I'll ever get to that point. So there's the Cenobite Shadow. So the other one must be just on respawn. Which that's usually the one that's the most often killed. It's closest to the entrance. It'll give me something a little extra. And it's just there's quite a lot of like farmable loot, and it's like a dungeon people don't really want to go to, so it's pretty ripe for money making in here. Yeah, there he is. I don't think he auto attacks, like he won't just automatically aggro. He's really weak though. And he dropped Blinded Blackbird. Alright. It's okay. I used to think these weapons were like amazing because if you're Froob, they kind of are. But if you are not Froob, if you play in the Shadowlands, which most people do on the server, especially at the high levels, like almost exclusively, they're kind of eh. The minimum damage really kind of ruins them a little bit. But if that wasn't the case, they would just be really kind of like, why would you use anything else? But on the mainland, I would say they are like one of the best you can get, and they're like super easy to get right now too. You can probably just buy them in the GMI for cheap. Unfortunately, these guys not the best experience. I think I was saying like 3,000, which yeah, that's gonna take a lot. I'm also unsure about the respawn timer on these guys. But I believe if I go down here, kind of run around, the serpent doesn't care about me. That's good for him. Is there another shadow around the corner here? Maybe? I don't know. There's because there are moles here, though. Yeah, but with the 100% drop rate on these weapons now, it should be fairly easy just to amass a pile of them. But these two spawn, well, three really if I go to the skin crawlers too. That's all three of them. And because I'm in American time, there's plenty of, space, I guess. It's a lack of players. Um, I don't see this guy. That's a dead end. Like around the corner. You're dead. There's like a couple of baddies back there, but I don't see like a Cenobite shadow in there. Maybe this is one of the ones people farm. I guess that one's too much of a pain in the ass to get to. There's definitely not a shadow in there, just two angry men. Oh no, they're mad. They didn't like me attacking their pets. They're nothing though. I could definitely see like a bureaucrat doing really good in here. You could like calm your way through all these mobs that you don't want to actually fight. Or, do fight them because they drop the gun boils. But the trash mobs in the way here. I could definitely see myself in a few years. Well, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Maybe it's a few years, I don't know. When this goes 1.0, spending a lot of time down here. But I will try to keep it somewhat brief. Oh, huh. That is it's a garden statue, I think. Let's see if I can match it up here. That is shares. Alright. Can I use it? No. Sanctuary key maybe? No. That'd be kind of cool if it did. Maybe like a fast way in here. Or I guess that would really only be out, but I guess that means this was supposed to be like uh I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like this is part of the unredeemed stuff, I guess. We definitely well the the boss and like the Crypt Guardians kind of look unredeemed-ish. Hmm. Oh, there's some people back there. I do wonder of the efficacy of getting like a nanotechnician twink in here and just blasting these guys. I think the kind of goofy line of sight in here will break it though. Maybe it would work. It's not like I'm killing them slowly right now though. Like their HP bar is getting chunked off. More gun boils. More gun boils. Up to 115 right now. Yeah, I could definitely see like after a few hours or so, or like a day of farming these guys, you could easily end up with like 1,000. So there's the awakened pit demon. That's normally what you kill for the pit demon heart. I didn't know the killer moles drop it though too. Is that one of the weird ones that are like, oh, that one's mad at me. Is there? I kind of just wonder. There's no way that this like leads around like a lower area where this guy is. For some reason, I read that as oh, just Cenobite Shadow. Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, Awakened Pit Demon. Let's pull this guy out of the way. I remember this guy being pretty tough though. Let's throw everything we have on him. I missed the dot ring. Oh well. He's almost dead. It doesn't matter. Let me like the Medusa sound. Pit Demon Spit? I forget what that's used for, so I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, 2 hearts. It's like Godzilla. I think that's Godzilla. That might be Doctor Who, actually. I don't know. One of those sci-fi shows. Well, I often tell people that like I don't watch TV or movies at all, pretty much. People are always so surprised by it, but like, how do you think I have time to play video games? Oh, I got rooted. Damn it. Can I, like, do one of these? No. I can just sit here. Well, anyway, while I'm waiting for this route to go off, we'll talk about a game that I recently purchased. The new Sega Sonic racing game, like a kart racer. It's actually a pretty decent game. It's kind of expensive. The reason I bought it now is because it was 60% off, and even then it was still like $27 after the base game. I don't think this is gonna lead me to where I want to go. Maybe it will. I don't know. Let's go back. Backtrack for a second. Yeah, all the guys have respawned. Shadow is not here, at least where I think it would be. Yeah, it's just kind of like a solid kart racer for the PC, which doesn't exist because Nintendo has like cannibalized the entire kart racing market, besides that one Sega alternative. And being hit by something that's in the wall. It's sad. I think. Alright. So I think you've pretty much seen what I'm gonna be doing here. I'm gonna go around Crypto Home for a few laps, just killing everything and looting for a deal of time here. Probably enough to get a suit of Prowler armor in case I want to do that path. And when I return, it will probably be the next video in skill.